Game Week 5 is here, and I've built a free hit draft packed with clean sheet potential, attacking upside, and a few sneaky differentials. Let's break down the team and see why these picks can deliver big this week. In goal, I've gone with Allison against Everton and Dubravka facing Nottingham Forest on the bench. Now, the Merseyside derby isn't an easy fixture, and I don't expect Liverpool to simply roll over Everton. Everton, defensively, are more resilient than Burnley. They sit deeper, they defend with numbers, and with Pickford between the posts, you can always expect him to make things frustrating for Liverpool and attackers. That being said, I trust Alisson more in this situation. Liverpool have already kept 2 clean sheets this season, and Alisson has been key in both. Dubravka, on the other hand, faces Nottingham Forest, and while Forest were impressive last season, they just haven't found that same rhythm this campaign. Their attack looks disjointed, and although their fixtures aren't terrible, I'm not seeing much of an end product. So between the two, I'd definitely put my faith in Alisson's ceiling over Dubravka's floor this week. So Alisson starts and Dubravka stays on the bench. I'm doubling up on Tottenham defenders Mickey van der Ven and Christian Romero, who faced Brighton away in Game Week 5. Spurs have been rock solid at the back under Thomas Frank. 3 clean sheets in their first 4 games so far says it all. They're not just keeping goals out, they're also looking controlled and disciplined, exactly what you want from your defenders in FPL. Both Romero and Van der Ven also carry a little bit of attacking upside. Each already has a return this season, and you can definitely see them being involved again, either from set pieces or just marauding runs forward. And for anyone considering a wildcard, Spurs defenders look even better long term. After Brighton, they've got Wolves, who are tied with West Ham for the most goals conceded so far this season, followed by Leeds and Aston Villa. Those are very promising fixtures for more clean sheet potential for those Spurs defenders. Next up is Virgil van Dijk. Liverpool's match against Everton will be tough, but Van Dijk has a lot going for him. He's got clean sheet potential, and he's been racking up defensive contributions already. On top of that, he's always a set piece threat. He hasn't found the net yet this season, but history tells us he's due. Finally, I've gone with Mark Guehi and Max Lacroix from Crystal Palace. Palace have looked well drilled defensively under Oliver Glasner. Not only are they keeping it tight at the back, but their fullbacks and centre backs also chip in offensively. Guehi at just 4.7 million is a bargain. He's already scored once this season, which shows he can pop up with an attacking return alongside those clean sheets. Lacroix is slightly pricier at 5 million, but he brings aerial threat and even has an assist to his name. Their Game Week 5 fixture is West Ham away, and that's one I really like them for. West Ham have looked disorganized, and Palace has every chance of shutting them down. I'm staying away from Nunez personally. Yes, he's great for attacking returns, but those yellow cards are stacking up, and I don't want that liability on a free hit team. Now onto the midfield. Antoine Semenyo is back amongst the goals after blanking in Game Week 4, and he's quickly turning into a reliable asset from Bournemouth. They face Newcastle at home in Game Week 5, which won't be straightforward because Newcastle are defensively solid. But Semenyo's form gives me the confidence, and he's the kind of player who can make something happen regardless of opposition. When he's on it, he is a constant threat. Next is Enzo Fernandez from Chelsea. Chelsea faced Manu in Game Week 5. I'm expecting a cage game, possibly ending in a 1-all draw, but Enzo has been so involved in their attack that you can't rule out an attacking return. He's playing higher up the pitch compared to last season, and he's creating as well as getting shots away. That involvement makes him worth a punt. Then we have Salah, who completes the Liverpool triplet this week. Salah hasn't been his explosive best, but there's one thing you can bank on: it's Liverpool scoring late goals, and Salah is usually right there in the mix, whether it's a penalty, a rebound, or a magic moment in open play. Everton have already conceded 2 penalties this season, one of which was saved by Pickford. So if Liverpool does win another one, you can bet that Salah will step up. That makes him difficult to ignore. Next up is Kevin Schade from Brentford. He's away to Fulham in Game Week 5, and this feels like the perfect fixture for him to grab his second attacking return of the season. He's been looking lively, stretching defensives, and he's overdue for another big contribution. And lastly in the midfield is Brian Mbeumo. He's been so attacking this season with an XG of 0.44 per 90. That's right up there with the likes of Semenyo, Enzo, and Bruno in the midfield. For his price, he's fantastic value if you don't want to splash out on Bruno at 9 million. He's heavily involved in Manu's attack and has been looking dangerous every week. Finally, let's talk about the forwards. Joao Pedro comes first. He's been excellent all season, consistently showing why Chelsea brought him in as a long-term attacking option. What I like most about him is his versatility. He can play across the front line, he links play really well, and he's always looking to drive into the box. Against Manu, that's exactly the kind of profile you want. Manu have looked shaky defensively, conceding chances in every single game, and their backline doesn't look settled at all. Pedro's movement between the lines can really trouble them, especially with how United fullbacks leave space behind. With Joao Pedro's confidence and consistency this season, he looks like the standout pick for Game Week 5. Next up is Chris Wood, who comes up against Burnley in Game Week 5. Now, Burnley looked surprisingly solid when they faced Liverpool, but Wood is due for a return. He's been getting into good positions, and I think this is a game where he can finally deliver. Next, we have Mateta leading the line for Crystal Palace. He's already found the net once this season, and what's encouraging is how central he is to everything that Palace are trying to do in the attack. Under Glasner, Palace have been much more progressive going forward, and Mateta has benefited from the service coming in from wide players. This week's fixture against West Ham looks particularly promising. West Ham's defense has been among the worst in the league so far. They've conceded the joint most goals alongside Wolves, as I mentioned before, and they don't look really organized at all. That plays directly into Mateta's strength. He's good at finding space between defenders, and West Ham have been leaving gaps everywhere. He's also a big target on set pieces, and Palace has been dangerous from a dead ball situation already this season. Another positive is his confidence. Scoring early in the season often helps strikers settle, and Mateta looks hungry to add to his tally. Palace are in a strong position to get a win here, and if they do, you'd fully expect Mateta to be on the score sheet again. For his price, he's a really strong free hit option who offers both value and upside. That wraps up my free hit draft for Game Week 5. I think this team strikes up a really nice balance between safe picks and exciting differentials, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it performs. Let me know in the comments who you're targeting this week. Are you backing some big hitters, or are you going bold with a few under the radar options? I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss any of my upcoming content. I've got a few more videos coming your way this week, including my team selection for Game Week 5 and some top differential picks if time allows. Make sure you stay tuned for those as well. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.